On December 12, 2018, my husband was putting up some Christmas lights. He goes to the family room, sits down on the couch, and he says, all of a sudden, I'm not feeling well. He says, what's wrong? He says, I feel like if I have an elephant on my chest. So immediately I grabbed my phone and called 911.
Mr. Robles, he was having a very severe heart attack when he came. He had very severe pain and he went into this arrhythmia and had to be taken to the cath lab immediately.
Shortly after he was on the monitor, he went into a really lethal rhythm. He had a heart attack. He went into ventricular fibrillation, extremely dangerous. He was actually defibrillated 9 times.
He went into multiple cardiac arrest, and this was started by what we call a ventricular tachycardia storm that then degenerates into BFib, and it's almost like having a flatline.
At first, I felt on the floor, then on my knees, and then I just started praying. All of a sudden, around me, I think there were like 8 people around me praying with me, okay? You don't see that in every hospital. You don't see that in clinics. You don't see that. You know, this is special. And all of a sudden, I felt this sense of tranquility, peace, because all these people that were around me were being used by God to give me also peace.
When he got to the cath lab, they were able to open the artery that was causing the problem, which was very beneficial. And then the balloon pump helped to pick up all the extra slack his heart couldn't make up for.
What they tell me that I coded twice. And there was one time they told my wife that I had no pulse, but they didn't give up. They stayed there on top of me until they got me back breathing. Then they took care of me. And I'm living proof of how well they did it.
The care that was given here to him while he would stay here was excellent. Loving, caring. It was like if it was their child.
The fact that he was able to, finally take that breathing tube out and that balloon pump out and hear him clear his throat and speak for the first time, that's always like a perk. It's always something great to listen to. It's one of my favorite things is you do all this work and you finally hear that hello. And that's always just a lovely experience on itself.
Doctors, staff, and all that were with me during that time, I just want to thank you immensely. There's nothing in the world that I could repay you with to give you the thanks that God used you that day to save my husband's life. Thank you for your expertise. Thank you for your care. And thank you for being there for my husband as well as for myself.